Shout out to Marco Pedrano, AMG,
Alfredo Jr.,
Dan Real, Mantis, Christopher Graves, Mada Alpusa,
Nathan Arseno,
and Touch My Dilly.
Welcome back in with King Family to another F1 Clash video, and we're here for our qualifying round of the Mercedes Team Series event. So I think this is the last Team Series event of the 2021 season. I believe all the Team Series event has already gone. I'm not 100% sure if they have all gone, but I do believe this is the last one. And as you can see, here we are, Mercedes Team Series event. We're going to be entering in the Champions Division here. All right, there we go. Champions Division, and we're going to be seeing what we could do. So my level for Hamilton and my level Hamilton is level 5, and my George Russell is also at level 5. I am out of bucks, so I won't be buying any crates. And for this one, as this one has been the most expensive Team Series crate I have ever seen. Even the Verstappen crate was a lot less than 3,950. That's almost 4,000 bucks for 10 crates there. All right, so if you can get it, go for it, all means. Hamilton seems to be the most expensive driver in the game when it comes to purchasing from series events. All right, so let's jump into this. We have Lewis Hamilton, George Russell, level 5, and we're going to be jumping in here to see what we could do for first 2 races. All right, so Austin, 50% chance of rain. Let's go. Here we go for our first race in the US. Let's see if it's going to be wet. It's 50% chance of rain here. Let's see if it's going to be wet or dry qualifiers. All right, so dry qualifiers, so possibly a mixed race or a wet race. Let's wait and see. All right, level 13 is where we're qualifying, and it's going to be a wet race. All right, so since it's going to be a wet race, we're going to be going for some small boosts, as this is the qualifying round. I'm not going to be using much of my premium boosts, so we'll use some boosts that we probably don't use enough, like the Cuppa here. I really don't use that boost a lot, so we're going to go with Cuppa, and we're going to go with the ballast. Since it's going to be wet into dry, how long to the dry? All right, 4 minutes. So it's going to be a complete wet race, guys. All right, so what we're going to do here is we're going to be doing a 4-5. So we're going 4 laps with one driver, 5 laps with the other driver. We could go for the undercut and do 3-5 with one driver, but we won't do that. And we see we got a bad start there, so our drivers lost some position. Now they're battling it out with each other to maintain position. Lewis Hamilton down the inside, George Russell now down the inside. A little bit glitchy for both drivers. We're going to cut them down about here, let them slow down, then speed them back up on the corner right there. So we pick up some position, cut down to 1 behind first, and so he does not get team orders. And then we'll cut down, boost back up to see if we can pick up Ricardo with Russell as well. So Russell did not pick up with Ricardo. Lewis Hamilton did, though. All right, so based off of our race performance here and how our drivers are driving, Russell all over the place, we're going to be doing 3 laps with Hamilton, coming back for 5 laps of conserve to finish for the undercut, while we're going to be doing 4 laps with Russell. Down the inside goes Lewis, give him some support, cut back down, some boost here for George Russell, and we're going to just let Hamilton go and secure his spot. So 3 laps for Lewis, 4 laps for Russell. So we're now going to be boosting Lewis Hamilton from here into pit, as we're going 3 laps with him, remember, and we're going to go for the undercut with Lewis there, and then we can give Russell some support as well, because he's going for 5 laps. Lewis, on the other hand, is our main killer here, so we want him to go, or our main hitter, I should say, not that word. Hopefully YouTube does not flag this video for that word. But our main hitter, Lewis Hamilton here. Let's go. All right, so we're making our pit stop with Hamilton. Let's see if he can get out. Right behind George Russell is where we're looking, or in front of Russell is where we're looking to get Lewis Hamilton out, and he comes out right in front. All right, so we're gonna see if, there we go, nice overtake there from Russell to pick up that position, so we could boost him now for his pit stop, and we're just gonna be boosting George Russell to finish from there after his pit stop, and we'll just manage Lewis's tires for 5 laps. So if we go 3 laps of conserve with Lewis here, we should be able to go regular driving for the remaining 2 laps. That will make it up to 5 laps. So here comes Lewis Hamilton for the undercut. We want to use a little bit of boost here to get him by pit and pick up some of these guys. All right, so we picked up back up to P7 with Hamilton. He went wide there. We're going to cut back down, and we'll maintain P7. And the overcut with George Russell for 4 laps turned out pretty well as well. So he's back out in P10. All right, so 7 and 10 for our drivers as Russell makes his way through to go catch up to Hamilton and possibly team orders and go charge. All right, so we have to be very mindful of the team orders here because George Russell is trying to overtake Gasly. See if he can dive down the inside. Yes, he does, but did not get the position. Dive down the inside. Now we get the position. We don't want to team orders Lewis in the corner, so we want to wait. There we see George Russell making it now for the team orders in a good portion of the track there for Hamilton. And now Russell can go on to attack the remaining laps for the remaining drivers that's in front. All right, so let's see if Russell can pick up. We're going to cut him down there, cool him down, and then we'll boost him back up, bring him back up to speed. Let's see if he can dive down the inside of Bottas here. He made it to the inside, and he picked up the position from Valtteri Bottas. Great drive from Russell. As you can see, we have 3% extra for Hamilton, who went wide there in that corner. So George Russell is the man to pick up these positions, cut down there. So he takes that inside line. Nice line from George Russell there. So we should get a nice charge down here. Tires are not looking too good for George Russell here. It looks like he's about to run out, so we'll have to cut down. And he's going to be at 20%. How much lap? It's up to 5, so it's 20% per lap. Interesting how George Russell was unable to go for 4 laps of boost here with 5% of tires. With 5 tires, 3 to 5 on tires. Guess he wanted a little extra to go for 5. But it's alright. We'll still make it. Lewis Hamilton up to 17% remaining. We'll boost him from there. We just want to clear these corners with Russell, and he should not lose P6. There we go, clearing these corners, and he should be able to hold P6. And who's that? Bottas suffering a breakdown, so that should give Hamilton the opportunity to pick up as Russell crosses the line in P6. Hamilton P7. So great race there from our drivers. P6, P7. We started P11, P13, I believe. So that was a good pickup in terms of positions for our drivers. And the undercut worked pretty nice there for 3 and 5 laps. All right. So if we were going to be using like premium boost for that track, I would go with like the SAR boost or the Dragon boost. That would give me a little extra tires. So our strategy could be a lot stronger with the extra tires. All right. So there we go. Fastest lap. All right. So level 4 Hamilton, level 3 Russell is what we matched. And we had the stronger car as well. So pretty nice there. We have a higher team score of over 152 points. That's crazy. But it was a great match for us, so we'll take it. Let's jump into our next race. There we go for our next match. We're on Spain for this one. Let's see what kind of qualifiers we get. If we get 11-13 again, let's see. If we get it again, that kind of confirms that that's where our drivers are qualifying at this stage. 11-13, let's see. There we go. All right, so 11-12 this time around. So P11 looks like Lewis Hamilton's strong point. All right, we're gonna go self-control for Hamilton, and for George Russell, we're gonna go instinct. All right, and we're starting off with the softs and medium tires, doing 4 laps with Lewis, coming back to mediums and going to finish. Should be good to boost 4 laps on those mediums to finish here with Lewis. Let's see. All right, nice start from George Russell down the inside, but then he slammed onto the brake. Lewis Hamilton coming back with a team orders to get around George Russell. Basically pushed him way back in P15 because of that team orders from Hamilton, but he's on his way back up to P14 now. All right, so we're gonna cut down there, and we'll cut Russell down there, as we possibly want to go 5 laps with him. Let's give him some support to pick up P13. Can he pick up P12? Team orders was on Alonso there. We're gonna boost or Hamilton so he does not get team orders. Then we're gonna cut him back down. All right. All right, so we're looking good. P9, P12. Russell recovered a little bit from the team orders that affected him at the starting of the race. And there's a safety car. There goes a safety car. Somebody crashed. All right, so a car crashed in the back there. So that means the safety car is going to be deployed as the number 1 car is behind the pit entrance. The pit exit, I should say. So we're going to have 1 lap of safety, and then we come back. So that's good for us. We're going to be saving 1 lap of tires there, because we're going to be using a little bit of tires behind the safety car. We're not going to be using a lot. So we can now go 5 laps with Hamilton and 6 laps with George Russell here, if we choose to do so. All right, but we're going to go 4 laps anyways. Or we possibly could go 5 laps with Lewis. Or what I might do is boost the fort into pit and bring Russell for 5 laps anyways. And bring him back to softs boost, bring Hamilton to mediums, and boost him to finish from there. All right, so whenever you're on a safety car, you always know the safety car is going to be going in right as it reaches the pit exit entrance. So you want to make sure you're tapping on that speed up to speed back out of there to see if your drivers can pick up any position. So we're going to let Hamilton fly down the inside all the way. Good overtake there from Lewis to make his way up to P6. And we're going to keep pressure on them with George Russell as well. Good pickup. Oh, we picked up there, but the slingshot happened with Perez, and we got pushed back. All right. All right, so we're going to bring Lewis in now for mediums, which is going to be taking him to the finish. And we see George Russell making his way through, picking up some positions, taking down all of those guys who are going to be going into pit. George Russell should get them, should go on the outside, inside of Hamilton, I should say, to pick him up there. Here comes Russell. We're going to bring him in for his pit stop, put in those pit stop for those hard tires. Hamilton picks up Russell after such a bad corner. Here comes George Russell down the inside on Norris. No, he did not. We're going to put in those pit orders. Trying for a late pit technique there, but that didn't work. And we'll keep boost on Hamilton, who's currently stuck in P18. But a lot of cars should be going into pit now, and Hamilton should be picking them up. And then all those cars on hards who did not go to pit, we should be picking them up in the next lap. All right, so here comes Russell, and here comes Lewis. And all those hard tires who did not go to pit, we should be picking them up in this lap. All right, so team orders for Russell. All right, so Hamilton got slow this time around. Down the inside. Nice pickup there from Lewis. Cars are now filing in, those on hards, and we should clear them. Come on, we got blocked up on the pit entrance there. Really bad, so we didn't pick up that number 5, but we should have picked him up if we did not get blocked up. That number 6, I should say, Leclerc. We should have picked up Leclerc, but we got blocked there, so we didn't get to pick him up. So we'll keep that boost going, and we should be able to boost the finish with these guys. Down the inside goes Russell, picking up the Ferraris, and that was team orders from Leclerc on Sainz, while Sainz basically moved to the side, and he basically got stuck on the side there. Good overtake there from George Russell as Gasly tried to defend the position, but Russell was all over it on his softs. Hamilton now charging up to P7. So great race here. Really nice race. The safety car played perfect for us there. It saved us on doing a nice boost lap. So it played in our favor there. So really nice race there, and we'll get P4, P7 at the end here. All right, so that was a nice race, and we picked up and put up a good score in this one as well. All right, so that's basically going to be our last race of this video. As you know, I normally do the first 2 races in our qualifying session, and once again we got a match with a player with a lower team score than us. So we're 100 and something over that player there. Looks like 114 is what we are above that player, and he had a level 3 Russell with a level 4 Hamilton. All right, so we did get some pretty good matches here against these rivals. All right, so after our first 2 races, we've managed to put up a score of, let's take a look, a score of 76 points. As you can see, we're tied on that player who already did his 4 races, and we're outrunning that player who did his 4 races already. All right, so we're gonna let that sit and see if we get pushed out of the qualifying zone, and if we do get pushed out, then we could put in or remain the races to pick up to get qualified in that session. All right, so that's basically all we have for you guys today. Use code word mega deals down below to let me know that you made it to this portion of the video. Really appreciate you guys who watch the full videos, for all your support. And that's basically going to be it for this one. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. All good, guys. Bye.